Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Nedved.
Rummenigge.
Here's Nedved.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit.
Now it's Rui Costa. Passing nice and neat. Rui Costa
going face-to-face with his great rival.
Turns and goes back.
Zico threads one in. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicked it back promptly. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Looking for options for movement. De Jong plays.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Nedved.
Rodri
conjures time and space where few can. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. That's an excellent interception.
Still goalless. Now this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's played in. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Tries a deft little ball, and this is Nedved.
And the finish! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, he's been caught on chance for a shot! They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Vitinha, he won't be happy with that one.
Ferdinand. Rui Costa.
Gullit. And it's De Jong. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up.
Rui Costa!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Great ball, and he's in here. Rodri. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Zico. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Has a shot! And he comes up trumps again. This possibly the last play of the half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pinches it off him. Mbappe takes a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Gullit. And it's De Jong. Gullit. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rodri, pull it. It's Bellingham. Calafiori. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Nedved. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs to be good. And he's there to clear it. De Jong. Gullit. De Jong. Zico. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. And this is Gullit. And he's away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's in a great position here. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Van de Ven. Calafiori. And it's Zico. And it's Bellingham. It's Bellingham. Gullit. They're urging him to shoot. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zico. And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Nedved. And that's gone loose. Zico. And he's worked it through. And this is Hullet. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Dembele. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Chips it through. That's a decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vitinha. Maldini. And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to...
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That has ended up in no man's land. And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against... Shot, surely! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I don't want to be over...
Oh, terrible pass. He's away. Just the keeper to beat. Real chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Applies the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Nice-looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Portugal have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Rodri, Nedved. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here, and are well... There's the shot! And again! And he hits the net! Right back in the game! Nedved at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Gullit. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. And they can counter here. That has not gone well. Great vision. Ooh, played through for the wide man. And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done. Oh, that's superb. Oh, it's a great ball. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo. That's Nedved. Vitinha. And it's Gattuso. Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vitinha. Now Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha engages and forces him off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's...
Chance for a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb!
Half-time getting close now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gattuso. And here's Gullit. And this is Ronaldinho. That's good defending, very good defending. Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. He's found some space. Ronaldinho. And it's Gattuso. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. Ronaldinho. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish...
Mbappe! Off the post! This time, surely!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And another try!
Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Could move up a gear here. Vitinha. Now it's Gullit. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodri. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press.
And the finish!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Caicedo. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gullit. In with the challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Good read, needed to be. Looking for the run. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe receives it in a good chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's a pretty loose pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gattuso.
Ronaldinho. Pull it. And pull it! Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 20. Número 19.
But it's Nedved.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Tries from distance.
Número 23.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Vamos dar uma substituição.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Platini. Valverde, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic, Bale, shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Platini. And it's Owen. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And he's managed to get rid. He's chosen to go back. Valverde for Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Bale. And this is... And a chance! Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. Platini going full steam ahead down the left flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo gets across to intercept that. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's in space and looking for options. Gullit.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. Threads one in. It's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Mbappe.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
And it's Gullit. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press.
Passes short and sharp. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
He's in a great position here.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Aimed beyond the defence.
It's out for a goal kick.
Gullit. Now it's Zico. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Caicedo is...
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Chiellini. Araujo. Some really good ball movement. Gullit.
Could move up a gear here.
Rodri. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that was vital.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, they could break here.
Nedved.
De Jong.
The counter is on for Portugal. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
De Jong.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball's gone astray. Calafiori. Can he spark a counter here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bellingham. And it's Rodri. And it's Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Stood up well to him there. That's a little off target. Gullit. Distributed tidily. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gullit chasing after it. Calafiori. Zico providing an outlet on that flank.
Lovely feet.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Gullit is the guilty party there. Caicedo.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He's got away.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
And a chance! He's scored!
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Deftly away.
Out of play for a throw.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zico, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved looking to play him in. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
We
Substituição para
have got
Portugal.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 20. Número 21. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17. Número 18. Owen. Número 23. Está a acontecer.
Oh, that's and the shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And very quickly, the substitute... He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
It's Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Platini, nice control. Oh, right place, right time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bellingham. Nedved. Played into space. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.